Hi friends, welcome to the RBWM Hero to Superhero series. In this series, we are covering concepts as well as questions. Concepts related to all the topics, all the numericals, objective questions, case studies. Also, the questions related to PYQs, all the previous year questions are asked. So watch the video completely, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon. Let's move on. Please subscribe to the channel JAIIB CAIIB English Medium. Very important. Okay? You will get a lot of updates and free YouTube series. Free, much of the material free. You will get it over there. Okay? So, let's move on. Long-term capital loss can be set off against short-term gains, salary, long-term gains, and other sources of income. So what does the income tax rule say? Long-term capital loss can be set off against what? Firstly, what is long-term capital loss? Suppose if I purchase a house, let's say for 50 lakhs, and if I sell that house after 2 years, okay, for let's say 40 lakhs. So what have I done? I have purchased it for 50, sold it for 40. So it means I have done a long-term capital loss. Now there are two types of long-term capital losses or gains also. One is with indexation, second is without indexation. With indexation means you have to multiply with the CII. That I have solved it separately in the numerical. Without capital indexation means simple, 50 lakhs, 40 lakhs subtracted into whatever is the rate. Just do it that much. Suppose if it's 12.5, then multiply it with 12.5. So, long-term capital gains can be set off or loss can be set off against. It will be against long-term capital gains. The reverse is also true. If I have a long-term capital gains, it can be set off against the long-term capital loss. Okay? And the duration is 7 years. If I have a loss, long-term capital loss, I can carry forward that loss for 7 years. Okay? So, the answer is long-term capital gains. Cash equivalent includes, now this is very simple but very important question. From your basics, accountancy also as well as RBWM also. In RBWM also you have this question. So cash equivalent includes stock, debtors, furniture and bank. Bank means bank account. Bank cash you can call it or bank deposit. Deposit. Okay. So cash equivalent includes what? Stock, debtors, furniture and bank. Basically remember there are two elements in always cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent. There are two elements. One is debtors. Debtors are considered as cash equivalent. Firstly, from your exam point of view. Debtors. Okay, simple. And bank deposit, if it is CASA, means here it's not clarified. If it's CASA, then it's called as cash equivalent. But if it is FD, then it's not called as cash equivalent. Kindly note. If it is CASA, current account, saving account, then you can consider it as cash equivalent. So, right now the answer over here, if I give you these options, the answer is very clear. Debtors. Okay? Cash equivalent is debtors because there are only two elements in liquid assets. These are all liquid assets. There are only two elements. One is cash and second is debtors. Okay? Dash is a technique that not only accepts risk, but accepts the fact that loss might occur as a result of the risk. So it is accepting. Now this technique is, where is this used in your RBWM? Where is it used? It is used in, think over it, where is it used everyone? It is a strategy for your loans. Okay? For the loans. whenever we give the loans, we follow these 4 strategies. Now, what is the answer for this but? That not only accepts the risk, it is accepting the risk that there can be an NPA, but also tries to, also the fact that loss might occur because of this risk. So, accepting the NPA. Whenever you do any business, some business will be NPA. Now, how much less you can do it? That is your point, isn't it? So, which strategy will be useful over here? Avoidance, prevention, reduction, and separation. You are accepting it and you are trying to minimize it. So, it will be definitely, loss reduction. Okay, loss reduction. In loss reduction, what do? We accepted that if I do a business of 100 rupees, a loan of 100 rupees, roughly 2 rupees will be NPA. So that is accepted, isn't it? Next. Among the following, which of the following is issued for a particular purpose, frequently just one transaction? One transaction. A general power of attorney, a limited power of attorney, none of the above, all of the above. For a limited transaction, limited time. I've covered it earlier also. General POA and special POA. So where is it covered? Which one covers this? Just one transaction. It is limited. Okay, limited POA, or it's called a special POA. Okay, special POA is given for one transaction or group of transactions, and it is for a limited time also. Okay, general POA is given for many elements together. There is a lot of theory on limited POA also. I can give the POA to many of my friends, mother, father. Suppose if I am having mother, father, brother, sister, all of them, plus my friends. I can give them jointly or severally. Much of the theory is there. So that's why join the paid classes. Okay? There you will understand it better. So, limited POA. Okay? For one transaction. Among the below given transactions, statements, which of the following is correct in regards to banking ombudsman? See, you want correct regarding ombudsman. One can file a complaint before the banking ombudsman if the reply is not received from the bank within a period of 1 month after the bank concerned has received one's representation, or the bank rejects the complaint, or if the complainant is not satisfied with the reply given by the bank. One can't file a complaint with banking ombudsman simply by writing on a plain paper. One can't file it online. Simple one. I think so we have done it earlier also. Okay? It's a revision for all those who have not attended the earlier session. One can file a complaint before the banking ombudsman if the reply is not received from the bank within a period of 1 month. Means I'll file a complaint with the concerned bank, their internal ombudsman, and the bank does not give me a reply within 1 month, or if it gives a reply, it does not give me satisfactory reply. In both the cases, I can go to the integrated ombudsman. Okay? Dash is calculated by adding new debits for the month, previously unpaid payments and other charges. Amount due, maximum amount due, a minimum amount due, maximum amount due, and negligible amount due. Means this is basically for credit cards. Credit cards. Okay? This is for credit cards. In credit cards, we always have this concept. Whenever you calculate the amount due, total amount due, it is calculated by how much transaction have you done for this month plus what is the balance for the previous month. If you have not paid the full amount, then that amount plus interest plus the transactions for this month. All these are calculated. Okay? So this is known as amount due. Okay? amount due. Which of the following is not the source of cash inflow with respect to the banks? Not the source of cash inflow. Okay, cash inflow with respect to banks. Contribution of the bank owners in form of bank capital, borrowing from other banks, sale of debt securities, providing loans to the customers. Now this is a tricky one. Many of you will get confused now. Which one is correct? Many of you will get confused. What is the right answer in this? Yeah. Contribution from the bank's owners in form of bank capital. So this is the source of capital. Source of capital means I am giving my own funds for running the business. So that is the source of capital. So this is true. Or I'll write it true. We want what? Not. So I'll write this true. Borrowing from other banks means I require some temporary funds. I'll borrow it from other banks. That is called as interbank borrowing. That is always repo plus something. So that is also true. Sale of debt securities means if I am holding some bonds. What are debt securities? Bonds. If I am holding some bonds, I'll sell those bonds. Okay, sell it and get the money. So that is also true. Providing loans to the customers. If I give the loan, is it a source of cash flow for me? No. In fact, cash is going out. So this is false. So this is the required answer. Providing loans to the customers is not the source of cash inflow for the banks. Okay. There are other inflows as well. Is there anything given? Can you type any other inflow? Everyone, can you type other inflow? It can be correct. Deposits. What is your CASA? What is your FD? It is a source of funds. Okay. A population of a town is 25,000. If it increases 10% per annum by compounding quarterly, then how much will it have increased in 1 year? Oh, quite confusing, huh? Question is confusing. Question is quite confusing. You have to focus very clearly and very cautiously. See, population of a town is given as 25,000. If it increases 10% per annum, so per year it is increasing 10%. But compounding quarterly, so it is getting compounded quarterly. Now population, how will it get compounded? That's a separate question. You can't ask questions to the examiner. You have to follow the question and try to get the answer. So what is given? Present population is 25,000. So let's say right now P or C equals to 25,000. 25,000. Okay. So this is my present population. Then or P, let's write it P. That's simple word, isn't it? P is present population. So let's write this P. So P equals to 25,000. Then R is given as what? Rate of interest. Means what is it increasing? 10% per annum. But I want it compounding quarterly. So compounding quarterly means what? 10% divided by 4. So that is equal to 2.5%. So that is equal to, you see, you have to write it in terms of upon 100. So it will be 0.025. This way you have to write it. R equals to 10 upon 4. See, whenever you want to compound it quarterly, you have to divide by 4. Whenever you have to compound it half yearly, you have to divide by 2. Half yearly is 2, quarterly is 4. Okay. Now what is N then? N. But why are we writing all this? See, because the formula over here is A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to N. This is the right formula. If you want the answer after 1 year, So this is the formula. P is your present population, R is the rate of interest at which it is growing, and what is N but? N is what you want in a year. So N equals to 1. But now as I am compounding quarterly, what will I do? The number by which I divide R, same number I will multiply it to N. If it is half yearly, then multiply N by 2. If it is quarterly, multiply N by 4. Okay, so 1 into 4. So that is equal to 4. Now use this. Okay, so 25,000 into, see this numerical comes for 2 marks. 25,000 into 1 plus, look at this, 0.025 raised to 4. Now this is a tough part. How to solve this? Everyone should try this now. 25,000 into, everyone give me the answer. This will become what? 1 plus 0.025. So it will become what? It will become, yes, directly addition, 1.025 raised to 4. Now what is 1.025 raised to 4? Do it on the calc. How to do this? 1.025 raised to 4. See, I'll show it over here. Show you over here. Okay. So what you do? 1.025. You have a, I'm assuming you are having that normal black calc, commercial calc. No scientific calcs are allowed in the exam. Scientific calcs are not allowed in the exam. Kindly note. Okay, scientific calcs are not allowed in the exam. So 1.025, then press into, and then press equal to 4 times. How many times are required over here? 4. So require, press it 1 less, 3 times. 3 times. Press it equal to 3 times. Okay. So equal to 3 times. Whatever is required over here, one number less than that you have to press. So now do it, everyone. Give me the answer. 1.025 raised to 4. So into. Do it 3 times. Equal to. Do it 3 times. Try it, everyone. .025 equal to 4 times, 3 times. Okay. So I am getting it 1.1038. So this answer I am getting it as 25,000 into 1.1038. Are you getting the same? Type in the comment section, everyone. Are you getting the same answer? Let me see in the comment section. Let me see comment section. Are you getting the same answer? Okay, so multiply it now. So 1.1038 into 25,000. So what are you getting now? 27. Are you getting the same? 27,595 point something. So let's make it round. 27,595. Okay. So this will be the population at the end of the year. At the end of the year. But the question is what? Check the question. How much will it have increased in a year? Increased. The question is not the final amount I want. I don't want what will be the population at the end of the year. I want what will have increased after 1 year. So increase will be given how? So increase equals to equals to 27,595 minus, what was the initial one? 25,000. 25,000. So that is equal to 2595. So 2595. Again, this will be the increase in the population in 1 year. Increase in the population in 1 year. Got it, everyone? This numerical is asked for 2 marks in the exam. 2 marks. So don't miss this. Okay? Now before going, everyone kindly join the Adda 24/7 batches and call the number. See, if you have any query, you can call this number. This number is a very useful number for you. Okay? 080-463-95886. Okay? 080-463-95886 for any query. You will directly get the help over here. Huge discounts are available. Call this number. Okay? Now, how to purchase the batches? You can purchase it using this number also, and directly you can download the Adda 24/7 app. Download the app and then purchase it. By downloading the app, you will be getting 1% extra. You will be getting 1% extra. So, this is one of the best things for you. 1% extra, who doesn't want? Discount. Click on JAIIB Increment Mahapack. Look at this. JAIIB Increment Mahapack is the best Mahapack for you. Why? Because you are getting 15 plus batches per subject. Per subject. Okay, 15 plus. Use 3. Plus, you are getting physical question bank over here. Physical. Plus, you are getting formula bank over here. Physical. Plus, you are getting this study material, means study planner. All the 3 you are getting physically at your home, delivered. And also ebooks, mock test. Mock test are chapter wise also, full length also. Everything is there. Full length, chapter wise. Okay? So join it ASAPly and immediately. And right now double validity offer is going on. Click on buy now. Remember the code Y432. Y432. See this. 79% discount plus 1% extra, 80%. So don't miss this. Even we are starting with a crash course. If you join this Mahapack, no additional batches to be purchased. We are starting with the crash course now. The crash course is coming up from 20th September. Okay? 20th September crash course is coming up. Join this. See. How to join it? Click on JAIIB and CIB. Click on JAIIB November. See the crash course. Crash course is a fast course. 1 month. Hardly in 1 month it will be completed. I'll be giving you important notes, important PDFs in the crash course. So you just read that and the classes and you'll clear the paper. More than 60 you'll get it. You get everything. Mock tests are there, ebooks are there, plus the notes are there. Everything you will be getting. But never forget the code Y432 and never forget to call the number which I gave you. Okay? So, bye from my side and do call the number, do join the batches ASAP.